Our hero, Awkward Steve, has made a friend. Adam. Adam is such a good friend that Steve plans to show his rock collection to Adam. Steve never shows his rock collection to anyone. He doesn't want to bare his soul to a stranger, after all. Adam is happy. Adam would love to see the rock collection. And so Steve, grabbing his rocks, decides to send the first rock there. It is a wonderful rock. He would definitely love it. Yes? He thinks, what if the second rock? Will Adam also enjoy that? He grabs for a third rock, the most precious of all the rocks he owns, but realizes no, he cannot hand this rock over. Adam would laugh. Everyone would laugh. He cannot bear his soul, and so he picks another rock instead. Steve covers his face, feeling both ashamed and pleased that he did not give his most important rock to Adam. Adam has a question for Steve. Why doesn't Steve ever say hi in class? Steve is too nervous to say hi to anyone in class. That is why. You don't have to be. You don't have to be nervous. Are you nervous now? No. Steve says real life is harder. I like you, Adam. And no. Steve cannot tell Adam how Adam makes him feel at ease and comfortable. Adam would just feel... Adam will just hate him, and it will be even more awkward and awful. But Adam does not seem to be put off. Adam still seems to like Steve, even though Steve has been awkward and awful. Could it be that Adam legitimately likes Steve for Steve? No one has ever liked Steve for Steve. Not since Mr. Wigglesworth, his puppy. Steve, of course, belongs to Gryffindor. That is his Hogwarts house. But another note comes through the door. He's a Hufflepuff. Steve grins. He is also a Hufflepuff. He could see himself dressed as a Hufflepuff. Yes, that would be wonderful. That would be fantastic. They could go to Hogwarts together. And let us talk about dates. It was recently Halloween. Perhaps it is November 10th now. November 13th. Or November 14th. Time flies by very, very quickly for Steve. Instead, it's weird to say that time flies by quickly when it also flies by so slowly. Does that make sense? It feels like he's never doing anything. However, it always feels like time just goes on. So he asks to play a game, and this is probably the best example of the passage of time. He could spend 5 days just playing games with his buddy Adam. Playing Go Fish. Steve and Alan playing cards. They play games and they feel the love. He gets past go and gets $200, yo. Sometimes they play Tetris in the moonlight. Sometimes they play and it's magic. Magic is good. Having friends is better. Steve realizes his life is not alone. He has fun at a party by making his own party. Yes, not his roommate's party, but his own party. By living life by his own rules, Steve realizes life does not have to be a series of doors slammed in his face. Life does not have to be a series of suffering. It does not have to be a series of awkward, painful moments. He can have friends. He can do what he wants. He can walk along the ocean and eat popsicles. He can play 20 questions, but the only question on his mind: are we two of a kind? Could we be together? Maybe I'll say hi to you in class and we can work on a project. Maybe you can be my new roommate. That would be great. Steve is playing hangman. Steve, unfortunately, has not quite figured out the message. I like you. I like? I lick. Lick. Maybe he's talking about the popsicles. That could be it. Steve throws it underneath. It's I like. Steve's eyes grow wide. He realizes Adam is saying he actually likes Steve. I like you. No, he can't get out of it that easily. He knows it's I like you too. Steve writes the answer, puts it underneath. Adam offers to blow the popsicle stand. He wants to go somewhere just with Steve. Steve's mouth opens wide in anticipation of the wonderful popsicles he shall have. Will they be grape flavored? Will they be orange flavored? Yes. Yes. Steve decides yes, he shall leave. He shall leave with Adam and get popsicles together. They shall have a great time. Steve fluffs his beard. He fluffs his hair. He's ready to go. Ready to make his first friend. They shall be friends forever. BFFs. 1 week later, Steve can't help but remember that fateful night as he exits the bathroom. He sighs internally as he wonders, was this how it was always meant to be? Maybe this is what happens whenever he tries to make friends. He should never have tried to make friends with Adam. That was a foolish thing to do. It was such a disaster. Such a disaster. Perhaps disaster is meant to befall Steve no matter where he goes. Perhaps that is why he bears the moniker Awkward Steve. He sits on his bed and remembers that, well, at least he had fun. At least he had fun before that tragic rubber band accident. The one which took Adam's life. Steve wonders if he'll ever make a friend or ever visit the beach again. He cries and decides maybe it's better this way, or maybe it's worse. He figures maybe he could go to the ocean someday. Go to the ocean and scatter Scatter the ashes of Adam on the ocean. It is what Adam would have wanted.
You have received a voicemail.